A protest in Chicago suddenly turned into a survival game when a police car plowed through people standing on the sidewalk. Looks like cops had their own special interpretation of the phrase, disperse the protest. This driver was later arrested by the police, rightfully so.
I'm hoping, I'm very...
Whoa, 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 whoa!
The driver's actions were beyond reckless, and it's honestly a miracle that no one got hurt. A motorcyclist protested against the protesters. Protesters blocked the road, but the driver's patience ran out, quickly turning into a brawl. Well, if your goal is to make people hate your cause, blocking them from getting to work or home is definitely the way to do it. In 2017 Virginia. What started as a protest quickly turned into a blockbuster.
Go, 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 go!
Just imagine how hard the impact was. Just look at that bumper when he's reversing. This guy clearly thinks he's invincible. Well, that's a clear-cut victory. Nothing more to say here. Brazilians took to the streets to protest for fair elections, but the police had their own way of handling the situation. German eco-activists blocked the road, but an angry driver decided to handle things his own way. Good thing he only used environmentally friendly water. Portugal, drivers didn't hold back when eco-activists blocked the road. In the end, the protest gently moved to the sidewalk. Here's the face of a guy who thought he could drive through a crowd of protesters in Minneapolis and immediately regretted it.
Hold up. He's not going nowhere now. He's not going nowhere now. Hey, watch out!
Sometimes it's best not to ask questions. Just step aside.
رأس العساكر.
When a protest turns into a free amusement ride. These people just wanted their wages, just wanted their company to take care of them. Instead, a car ran them over.
Hey, they just fucking stop us, bitch.
Pourquoi vous me cassez les couilles ici, là? C'est ça! J'ai dit gauche, à côté, mon pied de merde! Le premier qui revient, c'est le travail! C'est pas des ridicules! Ça fait pas, connard! Si ça fait un job, toi aussi! Fais chier!
In Dallas, protesters blocked a road against immigration. The drivers, all they could do was honk.
Get in the car! Ah! Bitch! Woo! The police! Go!
On August 5th, 2019, a strike took place in Hong Kong against the extradition law. Protesters blocked the roads, including the Yuen Long district, building barricades. However, one driver had zero patience and plowed straight through the blockade. Here's a protest in Toronto, where an attempt to stop a driver totally failed. Even a backup squad couldn't stop the car. Portland protesters are so hardcore that not even a speeding car can stop them. And the guy wasn't fazed by the strong water stream that the police used to try and knock him down. A man decided to help drivers blocked by protesters and single-handedly scattered them. When you need to take your wife to the hospital, but protesters won't let you through, good communication skills can really come in handy. Environmental activists mean well, but blocking a trucker's way? Not such a great idea. A protest by environmental activists in Rome spiraled out of control. During this protest, someone took it out on a driver whose plate read "Blue Lives Matter."
Chilling. I wanted to go home. The guy came, he started stalking me, right? I came out the car, and then he started backing out, he started running away. And then he said that the only reason he punched me because I have the Blue Lives Matter plates, right?
Dozens of cars got stuck on the road because activists blocked access to a festival. But the police quickly restored order and did it in an epic fashion. The driver needed to get to the hospital, but no one could convince the protesters to let him through. This is one of the times when breaking the rules is totally justified. This naive driver thought he could drive through an aggressive crowd. But if he were on a horse, he would have had much better chances. Just look at how effective the mounted police unit is during riots after a suspended soccer match. Protesters doused U.S. Secretary of State Blinken's car with liquid. The phrase bold and fearless took a whole new meaning here. The protesters decided that this car shouldn't be on the road and tried to stop it, especially this one woman. But the driver also decided that the protesters shouldn't be on the road and didn't give in. The truck driver plowed through the crowd even despite this. stubborn activists refused to back down and ended up taking a ride on the hood. This is from January 2024 in New York. A driver tries to make their way through demonstrators, breaking through bicycles and people's backs. Thankfully, no one got hurt.
We got it.
A man was absolutely furious because protesters wouldn't let him drive to his daughter's school.
Idiots! You can't do that! That's against the law! Get away from my car, bro.
Okay, whoa.
Get away from my car!
Eventually, they decided it wasn't worth the hassle and let him through. To break through the protesters, this Portland driver had to knock down a barrier, and he even took someone's motorcycle with him.
Hitting a fence and continuing on. Thankfully, it does not appear that anybody was hurt.
Protesters blocked a highway, but this driver quickly figured it out and set an example for others to follow. A gas station was blocked by people who didn't want it to operate after a shooting the day before. They formed a human chain and many drivers just drove by. But not this one. He engaged with them.
Today, as protesters tried to block access to the gas station where Pellerin was killed. Now, luckily, no one was injured during that encounter right there, but it did lead to a heated...
Aggressive protesters attacked this driver in Minnesota, but despite serious threats, he didn't back down.
Go!
Have your gun cocked.
Go!
You guys gotta let him go.
Get him out that way! Go! Hey, get that guy out
He's gonna have the gun loaded.
When you're all alone, but your mission is to win the great battle.
Me encanta vivir en Bogotá. La transición entre Bogotá y la muerte es casi imperceptible.
Climate defenders march angered drivers, and honestly, I understand why. The driver went way overboard by aggressively forcing their way through the crowd. And later, they were arrested for it. Here's another stubborn driver, but at least no one got hurt.
We see you! We are! Don't see this thing! Hold out your cameras! Hold out the cameras now! Hold out your cameras!
A fuel truck driver thought he could push through the protest, but things didn't go as planned.
Oh my God, what just happened?
At first, it seemed like a no-win situation, but eventually, he managed to squeeze through. Protesters were very lucky no one was caught in the path of that scooter. This situation was even worse, considering the car involved was a police vehicle. This woman is clearly not a fan of protests. An environmental activist's protest blocked the road on a Roman highway, stranding dozens of cars, and the drivers decided to take matters into their own hands without waiting for the police. There are two types of drivers who encounter protests. The first and the second. This driver aggressively forced their way through the crowd, but they didn't get far. A climate protest clearly didn't go as planned when cars started driving over the grass to get around it.
Platz haben die Autofahrer einen kreativen Umweg gefunden.
This reckless driver completely ignored the crowd of people nearby, but fortunately, no one got run over. That's a wrap. Subscribe to our channel and you'll never get blocked by a protest. See you next time.